Hello and welcome. You are listening to At Home with Ifeno. Here, we'll talk about helping women know and understand their worth, find fulfillment in who they are, and in what they do. Every other week, we'll talk about your identity as a woman, discovering your unique purpose, intentionally raising the next generation, and your influence in homemaking. I am your host, Ifoma Nekat Omoni. Hello, and welcome to At Home with Ifeno. How are you today? I trust God that you are doing well. You are doing great. It's a new day. Yes, another opportunity to live the best version of ourselves. How is the family? How is work? How is business? How are the children? How is your spouse? And how is everything that has to do with you? I welcome you specially to this episode of At Home with Ifeno. It promises to be worth your time, rewarding. You will get, inspired and energized to do that thing that you have been desiring to do concerning your home and your family. So I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time it is, wherever you are joining us globally, you are welcome. Today's episode is one that has to do with everybody that belongs to a family and a home. So get ready, because it's going to be something that it might not necessarily be things that are new to you, but a reminder. Yes, a reminder. Sometimes the power of repetition brings our focus to what is important, what we might be, looking away from and not taking importantly. But today's episode is one that will stir you up and make you realize that you need to use the time you have every day wisely, and you need to make the most of the moments you have with your loved ones. Our topic for focus for today is creating lasting memories together. Creating lasting memories together. Before we go on, I would like to ask that if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel as At Home with Ifeno on YouTube, please just click on that subscription button so that whenever our episode comes up, you easily just click on it and listen and enjoy. Also follow us on Instagram on @ifeno17, ifeno17, and you can send us an email to athomewithifeno@gmail.com and we'll respond to your mail. Thank you. So, creating lasting memories together. I know many of us might attach to this topic of focus, childhood memories, and things like that, which is also part of what we'll be talking about today. Creating memories is essentially capturing and preserving significant moments in your life. Have you ever had those moments when you're like, it was really an awesome time? Sometimes your children have even started reminding you of past events, how they enjoyed a particular outing, or maybe you went on a vacation together. Something might have happened, or even at home, you had some, special time, not necessarily so big, but they remember the time, you've spent with them, hide and seek. My daughter remembers when we did one game of trying to find things in the house, and she remembered even the rewards, the gifts and everything. So that is an example of creating memories, and it is very important for our mental health. But let's go ahead. So creating memories is about experiencing something meaningful, whether it's a joyful event or a personal accomplishment. or a shared experience with your loved ones, just like I've shared just now, and then storing it in your mind as a lasting collection. Our memory is very powerful, and that's why we must guard against negative, experiences, which we can't say we will not have, but we should dwell more and see how we can intentionally create more beautiful, lovely memories, so that whenever we go into our memory store trying to bring out past experiences, we will have more of the beautiful collections, the recollection of experiences that were so meaningful and joyful in our journey of life. Why is it important to create memories? Why is creating memories so important? Happy memories are essential to our mental health, like I said. And if you are very, very, attentive to what is going on in our world today, there's so much chaos, so much going on, that now mental health is something that many people hype on. And one of the cures, or one of the ways to manage, negative mental issues, is creating beautiful memories together as a family, as a couple, as friends, and as loved ones. So creating memory, they help to strengthen our sense of identity and purpose, and they help to bond our relationships. Many of us will feel left out. Many of us will feel alone if we don't have that group, that family, that bond, and experience a lovely time together. So this role of memories being created in our lives helps us to have a sense of identity. Not identity in the way that, okay, you come from God, but you know that you are not alone, because life is not to be done alone. So you have that group of or community that you are loved by, that appreciate you, that see who you are, that can even encourage you in your low moments. So this is why creating memories are very important, and it helps to keep the bond of our relationships, of our very good friendships, our family, and our loved ones. Creating memories is not limited to just spending a good time together. It also includes a lot of learning. Yes, a lot of learning. So in creating memories, you discover more about yourself. You might discover hobbies or skills or talents you never knew you had, just by, getting involved with other people, and then you discover more about yourself. You learn more about yourself, and even your loved ones. You learn more about who they are and what they have to offer to the world. So it involves a lot of learning, experiencing new things and emotions. Memories also help us to retain new information and improve on our overall mental health. So if you are going through, a challenging time with your mental health, one of the things you could work towards is see how you could create memories. Look for things that will make you smile. Look for activities that will make you happy. And you would start recollecting and keeping in your memory bank beautiful experiences of learning, of discovery, and experiencing shared love with those that you love. I would like to just share some quotes that will help in our discussion for today. And because we are talking about creating memories, lasting memories together, I want to say that the family, which athomewithifeno is very, very, very high on, is one place where we can do so much on creating lasting memories together. One of the quotes I have here says, "Family is where life begins and love never ends." It never, never ends. Family is that place where you begin life where children are born, where even the journey of marriage between a couple begins, and love keeps growing. Yes, there will be challenging times, but as we fan the flames of love, we will keep burning it so that it doesn't end. Family today's little moments become tomorrow's precious memories. The moments we share with our loved ones, with our spouse, with our children, that might seem little and insignificant, they become tomorrow's precious memories. They become the things you remember as the years roll by, as you grow old with your spouse, as your children get older, as you show them pictures. And sometimes the children start wondering, who are these people? And you tell them they are the ones, and they are like, they can't remember, So today's little moments become tomorrow's precious memories. Time may fly, but the memories we create as a family makes it all worthwhile. Time is always ticking, and that is why it is very important that we are deliberate about creating lasting memories together. So even though we have this busy schedule, we have things, goals we want to accomplish, we have that plan and everything, don't forget your immediate family, your loved ones, and even your extended family. Don't forget your parents, your siblings. Don't forget them. They are part of your journey. They are part of your life. And the truth is that, especially when you come to the latter years of your life, it is the memories you have of the times you have spent together that will make it worthwhile. So let's not give excuses that we are so busy. I always believe that whatever is important to you, you will create the time for it. We just have 24 hours, and yes, we have so much we want to accomplish, but we must utilize time to the best of our ability so that we don't have regrets. So let's create these memories, because it will help even in our mental well-being. Creating memories is a way to enrich your life, connect with others, and build history that you can cherish for years to come. And creating lasting memories would be great fun as a family. Yeah. Creating lasting memories as a family is a wonderful way to strengthen bonds, fasten love, and build shared history. So, how do we foster love? How do we strengthen the bonds we have? By creating lasting memories. I would like to start with the couple, the husband and the wife in a family. Creating lasting memories as a couple is very foundational, even for the home you intend to build. I'll take that again. Creating lasting memories as a couple is very key to how your children would come along and join in creating those memories. So if as a couple you haven't found out how you can create memories before the children come, it could be difficult. It could, and it should. I believe that when we start as a couple before the children join us, it would be an example for the children to see how we share the love and the bond between us as a couple. And it would also be foundational for their growth, their development, and all that they are going to become as they come into the family. So, how do we as a couple create these lasting memories? Before I go to how we will do this, I want to share reasons why creating lasting memories as a couple is very, very important. The first thing I would like to share here is that it helps to strengthen our bond. Yes, as we share experiences, it helps to create that sense of oneness, of unity, and of connection. It deepens our emotional bond. Marriage is not just about, meeting bills, or paying bills, or just doing things on our own. We just need to find that place where we connect as a couple. And when we do this, it strengthens our bond, and it helps us as the year goes by. Even when we are facing challenges, we remember the days and the things we have done together as a couple that has put smiles on our faces. So creating lasting memories is very important because it strengthens our bond as a couple. It also enhances our communication. I hear that good communication is the lifeblood of a successful marriage. When spouses stop talking, their marriages slowly begin to die. This is a quote by Greg Smalley. Good communication is the lifeblood of a successful marriage. So if you are not interacting as a couple, if you are not connecting in the way you interact, in the way you speak, our marriages will slowly begin to die. Two things can destroy our relationship as a couple: unrealistic expectations and poor communication. Two things can destroy our relationship as a couple and even other relationships. But here we're talking about the couple now, husband and wife. Unrealistic expectations and poor communication. So when we intentionally create time to build memories, to engage in activities that will bring those beautiful pictures and fun to our hearts, it helps to improve the way we communicate as a couple, as a team. The way we share our opinions, share our experiences, share how we understand situations as a couple is also one of the ways that it can be enhanced when we create these lasting memories together. So creating lasting memories is very important in strengthening our bond, encouraging and enhancing communication. You can't say you're an introvert so you will not talk. You just have to come out and express yourself in love. And then it also provides a sense of purpose. Coming together as a husband and a wife, like I said, is beyond paying bills. It's even more than just having children. Yes, the children are important, but before they come, how can you work together as a couple, as a team, in having shared goals? How can you create lasting memories by having that sense of purpose as a couple? When you wake up every morning, what is that thing that inspires you together? What is that thing that makes you say, oh, no matter what may come our way, that we will keep at it, we will work together as a strong team? This is what creating memories will do. It will provide us a sense of purpose as a couple. Creating lasting memories would also help reduce stress and anxiety. Yes, our world today is filled with so much happening, so much pressure, and we don't need to, be caught in that rat race mindset or, everybody is doing this, so I must do this. No, calm down, calm down, calm down. So no matter how busy your schedule is, you need to find that time. If your marriage is important to you, you must create that time. Remember, I'm talking about creating lasting memories, first of all, as a couple. Here are a few ideas that could help you to create an unforgettable time together as a couple. The first thing I would like to share has to do with acts of service and kindness. When was the last time you surprised your spouse, whether it's your husband or your wife? When was that last time? Through the acts of service and kindness, did you do something, to help your spouse as a small gesture of kindness? It would go a long way. You helped your wife to, make a delivery of something. You helped your husband to run an errand or something. Those little acts of kindness and service that comes surprisingly. Your spouse never knew you plan to do it, but you just did it. Those things could help to create beautiful memories and strengthen our bonds. Another example of an idea that could help in creating this lasting memory as a couple is to be present and attentive. I want to say, please, let us leave our phones alone. We are not married to our phones. Show your partner that they are valued and loved. This phone thing, it has caused a lot of problems. You are talking to your spouse and you are looking at your phone. How can you do that? Communication is more of body language than even what you are saying. Let us be present and attentive to our spouse. They are loved and valued by us, or that is what we should reflect. And one of the ways to show that they are loved, our spouses are loved and valued, is to be present at that moment. We are speaking to each other, we should be present and stop doing so many things at the same time, and then support each other's goals. Let's encourage and cheer each other up. Be interested in what is going on in your husband's, what is going on with him at work, what is happening. Not that you are prognosing, but just a way of encouraging and inspiring him. And the same thing with your wife. Encourage her. She's into a business. Things might not be going the way she thinks or everyone expected as a family. As a spouse, encourage her. Tell her that she can do it. Give her tips on how she can, improve. Maybe there's something she's not doing right. Don't just say it's not my business. At least I'm going to work. I'm going to get money for the house and the family. So she should do her thing and I'll do my thing. No. We want to create that bond. We want to create lasting memories together. One other idea I'd like to share that will help us in creating lasting memories as a couple is that we could travel. You don't need to go too far. You don't need to go to an expensive place. Even within your locality, there could be some places that just weekend getaway, from work. And if you have someone that can sit in your children that are still little, you might think it's a lot of money, but when you find out that it looks like you are just like living mates, roommates, housemates, whatever you want to call it, and you are losing that connection, you need to seek out time. You need to create that time to take out getaway periods to a nearby destination, or if you can afford it, longer vacations. Experience different cultures, experience different cuisines and activities, and this will help to build lasting memories together. This episode is very timely. You know why? We're already getting to the end of the year gradually, and if you've not had any time with your spouse throughout the year, or your children, which will come up later, but I'm prioritizing spouse now because we come first before the children. We must be very careful not to allow children to overtake and override us as a couple. So this is the best time that you can think of. Like I said, it mustn't be expensive. It could be within just something that will take you off the pressure of work, of so much that is going on, and to reinforce your love, your commitment to one another. It will really help. Another idea that could help in creating this lasting memory as a couple is volunteer together, give back to the community, and this will help strengthen your bond. You could also share interests and hobbies together. What do you people love to do? Do you like dancing? Do you like playing any sports together? These activities, when you engage in them together as a couple, this could help build lasting memories together. So let's rise up to the occasion as couples, as a family, to create lasting memories. Let's our life not just be about work, because time is of the essence. We need to utilize the time we have together. and build those memories. Another thing we could do as a couple is to celebrate, milestones. Mark important events, like remember your birthdays, your anniversaries. Like I always say, it mustn't be big, it mustn't be so elaborate, but just the thought that you remembered your anniversary, you remembered your spouse's birthday, that would go a long way to make them know that you think about them and you have beautiful thoughts, concerning your spouse. So take out time to also reflect on your journey. Remember how you started when you got married, and now that you spent 5, 2, 10, 15, 20, whatever the number of years you've been married for. Take out time to appreciate your growth and how you've connected. These examples of what you could do, acts of service and kindness, being present and attentive, traveling, or going for weekend getaway, learning something together, taking classes together, playing sports and hobbies together, volunteering as a couple, remembering, milestones, celebrating your milestones of birthdays, anniversaries, reflection of your journey. These are things that would help create memories together as a couple. The most important thing is that you are having fun and you are creating meaningful experiences together. The memories you make as a couple will strengthen your bond and enrich your lives. Don't postpone this part of your journey together. Start today, dear listener. Be you a husband, a wife, start today so that you can see your relationship blossom. This would help, and would create a critical foundation, like I said at the beginning, for your children's thriving in all areas of their lives. You might take it for granted that when our children see that they have parents that love each other, it helps even in their academics, it helps in their skill development, because they know that they are in a safe space back at home. So your relationships blossoming is an example to your children. Don't take it for granted. Start today and take out time to create lasting memories together as a couple. Next is about creating memories with our children. Why is it important that we need to take out time to create memories with our children? It's essential for fostering and building healthy relationships with them, and it provides them with a solid foundation for their lives. When we spend quality time with our children feel valued and loved, and this helps to build trust. They trust us when they see that they can always count on us. This is why creating memories with our children is very, very critical. Shared experiences with our children can deepen our connection with them. Our role as parents is beyond just buying things, buying games, providing food. Yes, all those things are important. But there is this connection that our children desire. They might not spell it out, but one of the ways you can show that connection is by creating that time. And this is what many of us parents are falling prey to. We are always saying we don't have time. We don't have time. When are we going to have time, to create these positive memories that will help our children develop empathy, that will help our children have resilience and a positive outlook on life? When are we going to, create that time where the memories that we create with our children will be cherished for years to come, where we will have opportunity to pass down family traditions and values for even their own generations that will come after them? This activity, this part of our lives as a family is very, very important. It creates an avenue to create our legacy as parents. Let's not take this time of connecting with our children for granted. Children need this connection, and how this connection can be made is by creating time. I will always say, whatever is important to you, time will not be an issue for such. You will always create time for what is important to you. So small moments of constantly connecting with our children can have a lasting impact in their lives. It is beyond the gifts, it is beyond even just sending them on vacation. Sometimes we parents, we just send them off on a vacation feeling, okay, I've done that for them, and at least I've done something beautiful for them. But they need you to be present. The children need you to be there on that vacation. So this is not as fathers sending just the mothers and the children. Don't send just your wife and the children. Yes, I know that sometimes work could be demanding, but please create time in one of those vacation planning you are planning for your children and your wife. Please be present. Go on that holiday. Yes, you need it, so that when the children are older, you don't feel left out. You don't feel, oh, after I have worked so hard for these children and their mother, they don't call me. That's what happens at the end of the day. So you need to be involved in creating this memory. You need to be involved in having this time with your children and with your spouse, so that your latter days will be spent in joy and no regrets. So let's create that time. The time is there, and once we prioritize it, no matter how little it is, it will count for our future. Let's make sure that as parents that we are truly present and engaged with our children. Just like I said for the spouses, leave your phone alone. When our children are talking to us, leave your phones alone. Creating time for them and together with them goes beyond just talking. There must be this eye contact, there must be the connection, and it also goes beyond just buying stuff for them or giving them things. Those are part of it, don't get me wrong, but we need to connect. There must be this emotional, and then there must be this connection and bonding, which is very important for our mental health, including our children. So I just want to share some ways we could create lasting memories with our children. I shared a few for the spouses, for the couple. For children, can we have one-on-one time with each child? And it doesn't need to be long. 15 minutes, you have how many children? 3 children, or how many, whatever the number of children you have. You need to create that time beyond speaking or being with the children together. Yes, you could have movie nights together, you could have game time together, but there needs to be this personal connection with each child. It would go a long way. When the children know that they see themselves as special, they see themselves as, oh, I can have this personal time with mommy and daddy, and they know that they can share. And let's create that environment where our children will be free to tell us things that they could be bothered about. I know sometimes we could, just lash out and be surprised about negative things that they might tell us. But let's see this personal connecting time as a special time to connect with our children, to connect with each child individually. One-on-one time, personal connection time is very, very important, and will help to create the lasting memories our children will have about us and with us. Another thing we could also do to create these memories for our children is to listen actively. Many times as parents, we already assume what our children are going to say even before they start speaking. Please, let's show genuine interest with their thoughts and their feelings. many times my children, especially my daughter, she has so much to talk about. When we come back from school, on the way, or when we get back home, she's talking about what happened in school, what happened even among her classmates and things like that. Let's listen. Yes, we might feel, oh, I am exhausted, I am tired, I'll listen to you later, but make sure you listen attentively. When we give our children this audience, they will not feel left out. They will not feel that they are not important. Let's listen attentively and actively when our children have things to share with us. It could be a time of discovery. There might be things going on with your children you don't know, and by just listening to them, you could save their lives. You could save a situation that can go out of order if not handled as quickly as possible. So one-on-one time with each child that we have, it doesn't need to be long. 10-15 minutes daily is something, at least there's that connection. And then listen actively. Don't be on your phone or be doing something else and you are not having eye contact with your child. Very, very important. Another way we could create lasting memories with our children is by celebrating occasions. Yes, birthdays are very good opportunities, to celebrate and to make lasting memories. It doesn't need to be a party. Personally, I've not had that kind of party that it would be a very big bang. No, but one thing that I do with my children, definitely that day of their birthday, we'll have beautiful meal together, possibly cake. And one of the things I really love is picture taking. I love taking pictures of the people. I might not be the one taking it. Once in a while I do, but I love pictures. And I think I got it from my father. Yes. I love taking pictures. So I like keeping that tradition. I might not, like I said, it might not be a big close the road party, but taking that picture to show you how important picture taking is for me. I could be saving money to take picture, and I have an album of my children, how they have been growing until a certain time. I've stopped it. It's not as regular as it used to be, but at least one thing about it is that it has helped in creating beautiful memories, using picture taking on birthdays, because when you look back at their growth and see how they have changed and how they've grown, it makes you smile. So whatever way you can celebrate birthdays or anniversaries of your children, please, let's do that. It creates a lot of memories. I know children want to celebrate back at school with party pack. Do what you can afford as parents. I know how it could be very interesting economically, but it mustn't be something that you cannot afford. But let that day be a day that is remembered, and the child, he knows that he or she is loved, accepted, and it will form beautiful memories in their minds. So let's use special occasions like our birthdays, the children's birthdays, to create that memory. Also during festive season like Christmas and whatever celebration you have in your family is another opportunity to create lasting memories in the life of your children and the entire family. Another way we could create lasting memories with our children and the entire family is to have regular family meeting. Yes, this could sound strange, but it's very, very good. As your children get older, where they can share their opinions and what they think about different things that is going on back at home, create that time to have family meetings. Have regular family meetings to discuss, your family goals and make decisions together. Involve your children, hear their ideas, even if you feel their contributions are not important. Just hear them out. that sense of them contributing, of them saying something, is a way of also building their confidence, their self-esteem, and to know that they are part of a family that can be trusted and love them. So have family meetings. You never know what you could also discover by coming together to deliberate on different things. You might have a building project. There might be something you are doing as a family. Carry your children along. Don't think, oh, they won't understand. I believe at a certain age, they will start understanding. And our children now are very, very, they're very, very smart. You could be surprised that what you thought they did not hear you say, they could be discussing amongst themselves as siblings. Family vacation is another opportunity to create lasting memories. Explore trips with the entire family so that you can share experiences that would live in the hearts of your children and of the entire family. Like I said earlier, you could also have game nights and movie nights, have board games, or you could play video games, whatever kind of games you have. It's another opportunity for you to create lasting memories with your children and the entire family. So, what would I say? Building or creating lasting memories is a wonderful way to strengthen your relationships with your spouse and with your children. I'd like you to keep the following in mind. 1, the most important thing is to be fully present in all the suggested things I have shared concerning creating lasting memories together. Put away every distraction, dear listener, and focus on connecting with your spouse or with your children or as a family. The most important thing is to be present. Being present is beyond just physically there. Let every part of your being be present and attentive with your loved ones. When you do this, you will definitely be creating beautiful memories that will last for a lifetime. Cherish the small moments. Don't overlook the simple joy of everyday life. So we mustn't wait until we go on a vacation for us to create memories. Every day something happens to one person or the other person in our homes, in our families. Let's not overlook those simple things that happen every day in our lives. Let's cherish the small moments, the small wins. Your children came back home, talked about how they won a race or they did well in their test. Appreciate them, congratulate them, celebrate them. Your spouse got a big deal or a small deal, whatever it is, something that you have been working on and your spouse has been working on for some time, and finally it got through. Celebrate yourselves, appreciate yourselves. You don't need to wait to have the big vacation. You don't need to wait to have a big party. No, don't take or overlook the simple joys of everyday life. Create traditions, create family traditions. Look forward to how you can have what you have tagged a yearly vacation or something you have planned for the week as a couple or a family. Create those traditions. When you create those traditions, they form the memories that would live in the hearts of your loved ones. Express gratitude. Yes, make it a conscious effort to be grateful to your spouse, to your children, and to those around you. Remember, time may fly, but the memories we create as a family makes it all the while. Remember, time may fly, but the memories we create as a family makes it all worthwhile. By creating lasting memories together, we are investing in our relationships and building a foundation for a happy and fulfilling life. When we create lasting memories, we are not just doing things for today. We are investing, in our relationships with our spouse, with our children, and we are building a foundation for a happy life, not just for today, but for tomorrow. So let's start creating those beautiful memories with our spouses, with our children, and with our loved ones. The memories created together mold our future. Thanks for joining us this week on At Home with Ifeno. Check us out on Instagram at Ifeno17. As always, subscribe to the show to catch every new episode and leave us a review so we can continue to bring you fresh content. See you next in 2 weeks' time.